Hi guys, it's Jake here at Canadian Cutting Edge, and today we're going to take a look at a body sensor, which is a motion detector basically, but Xiaomi calls it a body sensor. And it goes along with the security system that I've been slowly building at my house using the Xiaomi Gateway. I've got the videos of those things on my first channel, Canadian Cutting Edge. I will link to them below in the description, and maybe I'll even put them in the comments just so you can find those videos. I'll also add a couple of them at the very end of this video so you can check them out. In any case, this thing syncs up with what they call the Gateway, and it can also sync up with certain cameras that come with the system. I'm getting one of these, so that the motion sensor, when it gets triggered, it will automatically trigger the camera to record video. And so it'll record a section of video. I can aim it wherever I want. And that video can be automatically set to upload to the cloud, so that even if somebody broke into my house, they notice the sensor, and maybe they even notice the camera, by the time they get over there and unplug things and do stuff with them, their picture is already on the cloud. I've already got it captured, and I can hand that information over to police. It's not a tool to stop somebody from doing something to me, but it's a tool that's going to be very useful to be able to allow the police to investigate efficiently and effectively to get people when they do things. Not that I expect anything to happen, but it's very inexpensive insurance. And so I've got sensors on doors and windows. I've got video cameras from the Xiaomi system and motion sensors. You can add on all kinds of other devices to this system. There's moisture sensors, so you can put it down on your floor so that if you've got water backup or your water heater breaks and you've got water spillage or anything, a sensor can go off and you can be notified no matter where you are in the world that this is happening. You can have all kinds of systems set up, all the way down to you can have little sensors for moisture in your plants. And so you'll be sent an alert if your plant gets too dry. Little things like that, which are fairly insignificant in the grand scheme of things, all the way up to the stuff I'm talking about today, motion sensors that can be triggered, set up to be triggered for security, and you can set it up for security, and you can set it up for, if you go past a certain motion sensor, it'll turn a light on for you. All kinds of options. Loads of features, all for a very, very low price compared to anything that you can buy in North America or in Europe for that matter. So check this thing out. This isn't a review per se right now. I'm just giving you an overview, a little bit of an idea of the things that can happen for very little money if you choose to do a little bit of work, because some of these devices are just in Chinese, although the application is largely in English, but partly Chinese. So if you're not Chinese, it does take a little bit of an effort, but in my mind, with my budget, it's worth that little bit of effort to get the kinds of things that I want. So check this out. So I installed the human sensor. It's right up there, just next to the ceiling. Really easy to install. It's got stickers. You just stick it right on there. And with those two pieces, you can stick it just about any way you want. I'll show you a graphic of that. So let's turn around and show you the perspective of that sensor and see what it's looking at. Okay, so that sensor is immediately behind the camera right now. And so you see the two doors from our house. Those are what I wanted covered. So it'll be able to sense if anybody comes in the house by way of a door. And I'll have to buy more sensors if I want to do windows, or I can use the sensors that I've already put on the doors. As you can see on the top of the door right there, let me zoom in. Right there in the middle of the screen. I know it's not focused, but I've got those sensors on both the doors. And I can put those same sensors on windows. They're all very inexpensive. This is a very budget way to add security to your house. Okay, so thanks for checking that out. We've got it all set up. It's ready to go over there, and I get my alerts as soon as somebody walks by. And I can set it up to only be active during certain times. Easy to configure. If I go on vacation, I can make it active 24 hours a day. If I want it to only be active at night when I'm in bed, I can set it for that. So many different options, and it's very easy to change the settings at any time if I want to. I think it's a really good system for the price. Battery lasts for about 2 years. So if I replace those batteries yearly, which is really good insurance that way, don't ever have to think about it at the same time I change my batteries in my smoke detectors. By the way, they've got smoke detectors that work with this system as well. I'll be getting one of those as soon as I can. And so I could be off in, another part of the country, and if my smoke detector goes off, I'll get notified. Isn't that great? All kinds of great stuff. So keep on checking out Xiaomi and GearBest. Together, you can get the Xiaomi products at a very low price, and I'll introduce all those things to you. If you have any questions, if there's any Xiaomi products or any other products at GearBest that you want me to review, tell me about them. Leave me a link in the description below. Send me an email, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. I hurt my finger recently, so typing is a little bit slow right now, but I'll get back to you and let you know what's going on. And thanks so much for being part of this channel. I really appreciate it. I do have a Patreon page on my other channel, Canadian Cutting Edge. If you do want to support me here, please just sign up for Patreon at Canadian Cutting Edge. It saves me from setting up 2 different pages, and it just gives me one pool to work with. And thank you very much for being helpful that way. Thanks for using my links. Thanks for commenting, sharing, subscribing, and all that other good stuff. Until next time, we'll see you.